Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Ebel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and join me today for my weekly reset routine. Today is Monday and it is bright and early. It is about 10 to 6. I've actually been up for like an hour and a half. I think I woke up at 4:14 and was like, ready to go, it's Monday. So I've already done like my morning routine, hydration, meditation, that kind of stuff. And now I'm getting into like my weekly stuff that I try to do every Monday to set myself up to have a good week. I used to try to get a ton of work done on Mondays. Like I'd plan that to be my day to film videos and things like that. And it ends up like ruining my Sunday because I spend so much of Sunday planning for my Monday. So what I do now is use Monday, I call it my go day. Get organized. That's all I have to do today. I don't actually have to really accomplish any work, but I have to get myself organized so I can like have a more organized week and not be like stressing myself out. This is really simply 3 things for me. It's organize my house, clean my house, do all my chores, organize like my brain, my to-do list so that I know what I'm doing for the rest of the week, and then myself. Get myself ready to like film my videos this week. What do I need to do? That could be dyeing my hair, but I already did that this weekend. Maybe I want to paint my nails today. I don't know. I just want to have a good, positive, organized day so I feel better about myself throughout the week. So priorities this morning is to go hit up the grocery store that opens at 6 a.m. I just need like 2 or 3 things for my meal prep this morning. I need to swing over to my family office because today's my brother's birthday. I got to drop off his card. I'm going to go run those 2 errands, and then I think I should be able to come home and get ready for my state park walk. I thought it was going to be raining this morning, but it looks like the rain's going to hold off till the afternoon. So I'll get to do my walk and then get myself showered and dressed for the day, and so that's the current plan. Let's see if any surprises pop up today. Let's hope not. This is where Ted sits and observes. What's out there, buddy? And where's Miss Penelope this morning but on her yoga mat? Penny, you're so pretty. Happy birthday, DB Long Hair. Home from Meijer, it is 6:35 and second week in a row, broccoli coleslaw's on sale, but totally out of stock. So making our own broccoli coleslaw, second week in a row. And then I also got some hearts of palm and some pitas. This morning I'll be meal prepping some chickpea of the sea sandwich filling, as well as a stir fry. And then I'm going to make sushi, probably not today, but sometime this week. So the hearts of palm go in the chickpea of the sea, as well as serving as the seafood replacement in sushi. Chance of rain is now 30%. So do I walk? Let's look at the radar. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on the walk this morning. I really don't feel like getting trapped in the rain. Which is fine, because I'm getting kind of hungry and don't mind starting my meal prep. Did I mention potato cheese a minute ago in my meal prep? I don't think I did. I'm also going to be making a big batch of potato cheese so I can mix half of it with some frozen hash browns, have cheesy hash brown casserole. That is what I want for breakfast. And then the other half of the potato cheese, I'm gonna make some queso, because I am still loving queso, and it is totally tomato season. As soon as it's light outside, maybe I'll take you on a tour of my garden. That's what I'm gonna do. Get the potatoes and carrots going for the potato cheese in the Instant Pot, and do this load of dishes that is staring at me like, hey Ted. Oh, both my kitties looking so cute. Hey cute face. All right, potato cheese is ready to get going. My potatoes were very small. It took me forever to peel them because there was like at least 10 of them. And then I'm doing an entire bag of baby carrots. Like I said, I want this to be a pretty big batch. I've done this a few times and I've just been doing the pressure cook option and turning it to potato. And they've turned out really good every time. So next I'm gonna tackle these dishes, and then I'm going to chop up onion and celery for my chickpea of the sea that I'm gonna make later. The Instant Pot timer just went off. Pressure release. It's almost 7:30 a.m. I got my dishes done. So I need to preheat the oven. I do like 400 for the cheesy hash brown casserole. Okay, I'm gonna finish chopping the celery, and then I should be able to blend up the potato cheese. Got that ready to go for later. Let's check on these taters. Let's see how much water we got left in there. Going to dump in my seasonings, blend it up with my immersion blender. I will link to a video with the full recipe of this cheese, but nutritional yeast, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and maybe something to make it spicy. Maybe some red pepper flakes today. How beautiful does that look? Let's taste test. Needs more salt. And I forgot to add some jalapeno juice. Taste test 2. That's the stuff. Just these kind of hash browns I think is a little boring. But these, I think, give the casserole a really good texture. Can you say vegan master chef? While that's cooking for 40 minutes, I'm gonna put away the rest of the potato cheese and I'm gonna get in the shower. I feel refreshed and ready to tackle the rest of the day. Repping the DB lawn care since it's my bro's birthday. Next, I'm gonna start some laundry and get some broccoli steaming to have for breakfast. Otherwise, the plan is to eat breakfast and then sit down at my computer for at least 30 minutes and get everything straightened out and planned for the week. Yay, adulting. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this in a meal prep video, but one way I stay super organized is by dating everything I make. So these are my 2 tubs of potato cheese. This is the lid to the hash brown casserole I just made. It just makes it so easy to keep your fridge clean and to eat things that need eaten first. So that has really helped me cut down on wasting food. I feel like I am so much better about that than I used to be. Oh, the timer's about to go off for the casserole. So let's pull that out of the oven. She's a beauty. But I think my broccoli needs a couple more minutes. We'll give that like 3 more minutes. Breakfast is served. And if you've seen me make this cheesy hash brown casserole before, it normally looks quite a bit better once it cools and sets up in the fridge. It's a lot easier to cut out of the pan. Otherwise, it might be a little bit messy the first piece you cut out of the pan because of having no oil. So that's breakfast. It is now 9:05 and I'm gonna sit down at my computer for 30 to 60 minutes and get all that stuff organized for the week. Check my emails, take a look at my Google Calendar, take a look at what I'm planning to film for YouTube this week. And I think that's all for now. computer work done for now. Ready to sit and edit at my desk later. But now it's time for meal prep, which means we gotta go out to the garden. I have these 2 poblanos I picked a couple days ago. Those still feel good, so maybe like 2 more peppers. And we'll get some tomatoes too, because it is tomato season. This is my dad's friend's garden. Look at this pepper stalk. That is like the most beastly pepper stalk I've ever seen in my life. I was kind of hoping for some red or orange, but we'll take a couple greens. Let's get a couple tomatoes while we're out here. Oh, Elisha. And look at all the cherry tomatoes. I think I'm gonna come out here later and pick a cherry tomato snack. So here are my stir-fry ingredients. My 4 peppers, going to do a red onion, quite a bit of shredded carrot. I'm going to shred that kale up in my food processor. And Elisha, you bought 2 pounds of broccoli yesterday. You didn't need to buy more broccoli today, but it's my favorite vegetable. It will not go to waste. So I'm also going to do some broccolis in my Ninja to make like broccoli coleslaw. So I will show you when my stir fry is done. Next, I'm making a batch of my oil-free chickpea of the sea. I will post a link to the full recipe, but this is basically all the ingredients, although I feel like I'm forgetting something over here in the spice area. But basically, I'm going to take this can of garbanzo beans, put half of it in here, make myself sort of a little hummus that's gonna bind the actual chickpea filling together. So it's 1.5 cans of garbanzos, 2 cans of hearts of palm, red onion and celery, the dill relish, black pepper, and the Old Bay seasoning. Am I forgetting something? There's the timer for the stir fry. So I'm gonna turn the heat off on that, but let it cook another minute or 2. And I'm gonna get this blended up. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Stir fry veggies before. Stir fry complete. Let's give that a little stir. Doesn't that look so good? It smells really good too. And I was forgetting something, dill. So for lunch, I'm gonna have some of this with a tomato fresh out of the garden, either in a pita pocket or in this new bread I have discovered from Aldi. Let me show you. This is the package. I love this bread. Here's the nutrition information, which to me looked like it was Dr. McDougall approved. I did not see any oil listed on the ingredient list. And I normally go to Aldi on Penny. I'm talking. Do you want to say hi? You look crazy. You got a crazy face today. As I was saying, I normally always go to Aldi on Mondays because that's, from my experience, when they always have fresh flowers. But I was there on, I think, Saturday, and these were super fresh that day. And I love this color pink. Seriously, spending $4 a week on fresh flowers from Aldi has been such a good mood booster around the house. What is it, Penny? Do I need to clean your food and water bowl? Or are you begging for... Oh, and there's Ted begging. You guys are the best. Okay, time to clean up the kitty area. Okay, cat area is clean. Fresh water in the fountain. Are you happy? Will you ever be happy? So here's what I ended up accomplishing with my meal prep. You just saw me pre-making these iced teas. I love to do this a few times a week, always have something cold and fresh to drink. The two containers with the kitty faces are the stir-fry vegetables. Those two containers are chickpea up the sea. That's where I put the leftover broccoli. Both of these are potato cheese. I said I was gonna make queso, and then I was thinking I had to make salsa to make queso. I completely forgot I had store-bought salsa way back there. And then here I have my hash brown casserole. And in here I still have a bunch of leftover veggies for the week. So that's all the excitement in my fridge today, and I'm gonna take this tomato out. When I was picking this tomato this morning, I pulled it off the vine and slammed it into the vine next to it, so that's why it's got this big crack. I'm still gonna try to eat it for lunch today. It should be fine. Yes, Penelope? Yes? It is just afternoon. I'm gonna put some more broccoli on to steam for my lunch, and I'm gonna make a tomato chickpea sandwich. While this broccoli is steaming for 10 minutes, I'm going to try to get my laundry folded. I am so close to the end of my to-do list. I feel like I will definitely be done by 1 o'clock. I'm going to save straightening my hair for very last, so I should be done with all my chores by 1 o'clock. It is 12:22 and lunch is ready. That tomato was so ripe and juicy. This is going to be such a good lunch. Okay, now we got it going on. It is 1:07 and I am calling it quits on my Monday reset routine. I feel great and productive and like I'm set up for the next 3 or 4 days for sure. I feel like I definitely meal prepped enough food for the next few days. I've got some videos planned out and I feel like ready to go for my week. The only thing I really didn't accomplish today was straightening my hair, and it is rainy and dreary outside and there's no point in straightening my hair now. There are a couple little things I need to do around my house, like empty all the trashes, take out the big trash, get the recycling ready because tomorrow is trash and recycling day. Now I can spend the rest of this afternoon either getting ahead on editing some video or I'm going to dedicate my afternoon to this disaster. It's been 1 year since I decluttered my clothes in my closet, and even just a couple months ago, like beginning of summer, this was so much more organized. But like I said, part of it is the seasonal stuff. Like I hung up all my dresses and swim cover-ups and things like that for summer, and those can get put back away into the drawer things. So yeah, that is a project. So that wraps up my Monday reset routine. Thank you so much for stopping by to watch this video. I hope to see you back again soon. Be well.